I will be talking about a project rehabilitative embedded handed for the paralyzed. I am Megha and these are my project mates. I would like to sincerely thank our guide Dr. K. Umapati sir, Associate Professor SCSVMB University for his contribution. In this video, I will be explaining about the hardware components and the setup of a project. This is the EMG muscle sensor. It is used to sense the electromyography values of the paralytic patient, and it is done using the surface electrodes which are placed on the targeted muscles, and the received values will be constantly displayed on this LCD display module. We have programmed this using Arduino Uno microcontroller, and it is meant to take two values. The first one is the initial value of the electromyography initial value of the paralytic patient, and the second one is the threshold value. Once the threshold value is reached, it will give a trigger to the one-channel relay. This muscle stimulator is embedded with this relay using Arduino Uno microcontroller, and once the trigger is given to the relay, it starts working. The muscle stimulation device is embedded with a relay that is coordinated through an Arduino Uno microcontroller. It works by delivering an electric current to the muscles, which induce contractions on the patient, and these patch electrodes are placed on the surface of the skin over the target muscles, and the electrical current is delivered to the muscles, causing the contraction and relaxation of the patient. Relay acts as a switch as it controls the timing of the electrical current that is delivered to the muscle. So this setup basically allows for the precise control of stimulation parameters and can be tailored to specific needs of each individual. Now we will give a demo of this whole setup on a healthy and unhealthy. Now we are demonstrating our project rehabilitative embedded hand aid for the paralyzed on a healthy person with normal working muscle condition. Using surface electrodes, we have recorded the EMG muscle values of the patient. We have placed patch electrodes on the forearm of the patient, through which electric current passes into the muscles, causing the contraction of the muscles. We constantly adjusted the intensity of the muscle stimulator to receive the required muscle movement. In our case, we have increased it to 3 to 3.5 to see the first change. When the intensity is increased to 3.5 to 4, we started to see the change in the movement of the fingers. Now the movement could be noticed in the patient.
Now we want to test our project setup with an unhealthy paralytic hand with an low muscle functionality. So firstly, we placed the 3 surface electrodes on top of the forearm at 3 different places, and we tried to record the EMG value of that person. Whenever we try to read the EMG value of that person, we noticed that the EMG value was very low when compared to the healthy person with working muscle condition. It was a little low when compared to the healthy person. This is how the EMG value were readed and displayed on the LCD display. And now removed the surface electrodes, and we have placed the patch electrodes on the forearm, and in the same manner we have slowly increased the intensity level of the muscle stimulator starting from the 0. So we have slowly increased it to the 1, 2, 3 and so on. We increased it up to the level 7, but there is no movement in the hand or fingers. Later on we increased the intensity level to the 8, then we can observe a little minute movement or minute stimulation in the thumb finger of. Slowly when we increase it above to the 8.5, then that slowly those electricity and the current passes through the forearm, and we can see the minute changes at the thumb and little finger. And when we kept the intensity level around 8.5 to 9 for some time, for range up to 2 to 2 minutes, then we can notice a little movements in those fingers. So we can closely see that when we have done this setup with an healthy person, the intensity level was 3 to 4. When the level reaches to 3 to 4, we can observe the movement easily in an healthy person. Whereas in this case, the intensity level ranges up to 8 to 9 or more than 9 for sometimes. So this is how the stimulation works in an healthy person and unhealthy person. And thank you.